Hello, class. So you now had a chance to review all the readings as well as watch the videos posted, and hopefully you've learned about the importance of the writing process. The writing process has many different steps, but they're all designed to help make writing essays or creative writing easier for you. And now I want to break down the first step, which is the pre-writing process or the pre-writing phase of the writing process. As you've learned, there are different ways to pre-write. You can web, you can free write, you can outline, and essentially even discussions. So I want to stress the importance first of discussions, however, because discussions are going to give you ideas, general ideas, concepts, themes that you may want to write about as you progress in your reading. And we'll do that exactly in this class. So during the discussions, you might want to write down a couple of notes, to remind yourself of what it is you're reading, and how those themes or topics can be elaborated on. So to begin, I want to focus on outlining. That's my personal favorite form of the writing process. Outlining really helps create a structure for your essay. It creates a skeleton that, if done correctly, can really act as almost fill in the dots to your essay, making it that much easier when it comes to writing what seems like a large, impossible task of writing a 3, 4, 5, or even 10, 20-page paper. If you have a good outline, it really makes the writing process significantly easier. So to begin, I want to talk about what an outline is. An outline is essentially, like I said, a skeleton, meaning you have the bare minimal necessary to compose a logically sound essay. Usually it begins with an introduction, which is just your thesis. It doesn't need to be a full thesis. It can be a general idea. It could be a few words. It can be a sentence, a few sentences, whatever the case is. And then you move on to your main points. Your main points, I like to have three to support my thesis, three different main points. And within each main point, I like to have three subpoints to support each main point. So to give you a visual, I have this right here. This is your introduction. Your introduction has your hook and your thesis. So, something catchy, something a little fun to, grab the reader's attention. And then your thesis explaining what your main argument is going to be. Next, you have main point number 1, which needs to support your thesis, whatever that is. 3 main points to support your main point. Main point 2 with 3 main points to support your main point number 2, and main point number 3 with 3 subpoints to support your main point number 3, followed by a conclusion, a brief summary explaining everything talked about. So, with this format, let's say we're talking about cars. Let's say our thesis is the importance of cars in our society, or the importance of vehicles, I should say, in our society. Main point number 1 might talk about the different types of transportation that's available, or vehicles that are available. Let's say trucks, cars, and motorcycles. So that would be your 3 subpoints. Subpoint number 1, trucks. Subpoint number 2, cars. Subpoint number 3, motorcycles. Moving on to main point number 2. Here you may talk about the need for vehicles within the society. So, you would give 3 subpoints explaining that, as well as main point number 3, which may talk about fun that people have within society. Going off-roading, going on cruises, or just driving for pleasure. And then your conclusion would recap each of those main points and then go into, a connector as to why each of those main points tie back to your thesis. So hopefully that acts as a good example for you and you're able to run with it. But remember that it all starts with, good discussions and writing down ideas or concepts and then being able to write down, your thesis along with some main points and some subpoints to follow. So good luck with you on your next assignment and I look forward to hearing from you.